Most people think they understand how a great white shark hunts. They don't, because when it happens, it doesn't look real. There's no warning, no dramatic buildup, just silence, and then impact. A great white doesn't waste energy chasing. It waits, below, out of sight, watching, timing everything. Because in the ocean, the first mistake is usually the last. The shark studies its target. It looks for weakness, distance, distraction. And when the moment is right, it moves. Fast. Faster than most people can even process. From below, it accelerates upward with explosive force. In a fraction of a second, it's already over. That's why so many attacks feel invisible. Because they are. By the time you realize what's happening, it's already happened. This is what makes the great white one of the most efficient predators on Earth. Not just power, not just size, but timing, precision, and speed. Now imagine this. You're not the prey. You're in the water, alone, drifting. Maybe your boat is gone. Maybe you fell overboard. Maybe something went wrong miles from shore. At first, you think you're okay. You can see the horizon. You can see land. You can even see boats in the distance. So you do what anyone would do. You shout. You wave. You try to get attention. But the ocean changes everything. Wind carries your voice away. Waves break the sound apart. Distance makes you disappear. And just like that, you're alone in a way most people can't understand. Because being seen isn't the same as being found. And being alive isn't the same as being rescued. This is where most survival situations are lost. Not in the initial moment, but in the hours after, when rescue is possible, but no one knows where to look. Search crews rely on signals, movement, reflection, sound. And sound is one of the most powerful tools you have. But not your voice. Your voice fades, it weakens, it disappears. Especially when you're tired, especially when you're cold, especially when panic sets in. That's the moment that matters most. The moment people don't prepare for. The moment where one small decision can change everything. Experienced boaters and offshore crews understand this. That's why they carry simple tools, not complicated gear, not heavy equipment, just something that works, something reliable, something that cuts through wind and distance. A whistle, because a whistle doesn't rely on strength. It doesn't fade like your voice. It doesn't disappear in the wind. It carries. It repeats. It keeps you heard when everything else fails. And in the ocean, being heard can be the difference between being found and becoming another story. Because out there, you don't get many chances. You get moments. And if you miss those moments, there's nothing left. That's the reality most people don't think about. Until it's too late.